Unexpected wealth is coming. Beloved chosen one, if you have been drawn to this message today, know this is no coincidence. God Himself has led you here because an extraordinary season of breakthrough and divine abundance is about to begin in your life. The blessings you've been waiting on, the financial breakthroughs, the opportunities, and the overflow of favor are not distant dreams, but are rushing toward you even now. You will soon find yourself spending money like water, experiencing a flow of provision that surpasses anything you've known before. But understand this, what's coming is more than material wealth. It's a spiritual awakening, a powerful transformation of your entire life. God is moving behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail, opening doors that no one can shut, and positioning you exactly where you need to be. Every challenge, every struggle, every sleepless night was never meant to defeat you. Rather, like precious metal refined in fire, these trials have purified your spirit, strengthened your faith, and prepared you for this divine moment. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. It is the turning point where scarcity gives way to abundance, fear turns into peace, and limitations are replaced with limitless possibilities. The prosperity coming your way will touch not only your finances, but your relationships, your health, and your purpose. It will be a holistic abundance, richness in every area of your life. Because God's blessings are never partial, but overflow in fullness. You must hold fast to this truth. Abundance is your birthright as a child of God. It is not something earned by your own strength or merit, but a gift given by grace. When you align your heart with God's divine plan, your unique gifts and passions will unlock doors to opportunities you never imagined. This is not luck, it is divine timing. God's perfect plan for your life is unfolding now, and it is more beautiful than you can see. It's natural to feel weary or doubtful after long seasons of waiting and hardship. But do not lose heart. Trust in God's faithfulness. Trust that every delay has been God's preparation, and every setback has been setting you up for a greater comeback. Financial blessings, new connections, freedom to live fully. These are already on their way. It is only a matter of time. Your role is to stay faithful, patient, and expectant. Keep your eyes on God, knowing that His plans for you are to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future filled with hope. Jeremiah 29:11. You are chosen for this moment. You are ready for this season. Step boldly into it. Remember, God's blessings are not meant to be hoarded, but shared. Your abundance is designed to impact others, to bless your family, your community, and His kingdom. Use your wealth as a tool to serve, uplift, and bring glory to God. The more you give, the more you will receive, for God honors a generous heart. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter. Your life is about to be transformed. Embrace this season of divine provision and overflow. Walk forward in faith, knowing that God's favor surrounds you like a shield. The breakthrough is yours. Receive it with gratitude and joy. Your destiny is greater than you ever imagined, and through you, God's glory will shine brighter than ever before. Chosen one, this is your appointed time. You're not reading this by chance. God has led you here. Everything is shifting in your favor, and the very breakthrough you've longed for is about to unfold in ways that will leave you speechless. Your life is about to change, radically, beautifully, permanently. For years, you've pressed through pain, setbacks, and seasons of silence. You wondered if the promises would come to pass. But what you didn't see is that God was working behind the scenes, refining your character, deepening your faith, and positioning you for greatness. Every delay was divine. Every hardship was preparation. And now your season is shifting. You're stepping into a flow of supernatural provision, where finances, opportunities, and favor chase you down. This isn't just about money. This is about freedom. Freedom from fear, debt, limitation, and lack. You're entering into God's economy, where overflow is normal, where miracles happen suddenly, and where His grace makes the impossible your reality. You won't have to strive. God is removing the toil from your hands and replacing it with divine ease. He's bringing you into rooms you didn't knock on, opening doors no man can shut, and surrounding you with the right people at the right time. Your life will be a testimony of what happens when faith meets divine timing. But remember, this blessing isn't just for you. You've been chosen to be a vessel, a conduit of kingdom wealth. God is blessing you so you can be a blessing. You'll give freely, support ministries, uplift others, and change lives, not out of obligation, but out of overflow. Don't let doubt creep in. Don't let your past failures define your future. God is doing something new right now. This is your moment to walk boldly into the abundance He promised. Let go of the fear. Release the old thinking. Step into alignment with His word and trust that your breakthrough is not coming. It's here. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right on schedule. And soon you'll look back and see how every step, every delay, every detour was leading you into this season of divine prosperity, peace, and purpose. Get ready. Heaven is pouring out blessings you won't have room to contain. This is your time. You are walking in divine purpose. You are not here by accident. Long before you took your first breath, God designed your life with divine purpose. Every challenge you faced, every door that closed, and every breakthrough that followed was part of His perfect plan to prepare you for the destiny that awaits. You are uniquely gifted, called, and chosen to walk a path that only you can fulfill. When you align with your God-given purpose, success is not just possible, it becomes inevitable. Your purpose is the spark that ignites your passion, fuels your ambition, and anchors your spirit in the truth of who you are in Christ. Faith and resilience are heaven's tools. The journey won't always be easy. There will be moments when the weight feels too heavy and the way forward seems unclear. But remember this, God is with you in every season. Faith is not just believing when it's easy. It's trusting when nothing makes sense. It's holding on when you feel like giving up. And it's rising again after every fall because you know the one who holds your future. Resilience, empowered by God's strength, allows you to face storms and come out stronger. It is through trials that your spirit is refined and your calling revealed. With faith and resilience, no obstacle can stand against what God has ordained. Trust in God's timing. You may feel ready, eager for things to happen now, but God's timing is always perfect. He is never late. Sometimes He delays not to deny you, but to prepare you. His blessings come like waves, sometimes gently, other times with overwhelming force, but always right on time. When you surrender control and trust His process, you'll see that the waiting is not wasted. It's in the quiet seasons that He's building your strength, shaping your character, and aligning everything in your favor. Let go and let God. What's meant for you is already written in heaven. A future of abundance and impact. Your future is not just filled with wealth, it's filled with purpose, peace, and divine favor. God's abundance is about more than money. It's about freedom. Freedom to give, to serve, to dream, and to live without fear. As you step fully into your calling, you'll see doors open that no man can shut. You'll bless others not from a place of lack, but from the overflow of what God has poured into you. This is your time, not because you've earned it, but because God has declared it. Walk boldly, trust deeply, and know that the best is not behind you. It's ahead of you, waiting to be embraced in faith. Step boldly into the unknown with God. You may not see the full path ahead, but God does. He is calling you to take a leap of faith, to walk forward even when the way seems unclear. This journey is not about certainty, it's about trust. When you embrace the unknown, with a heart anchored in Him, you step into a future full of divine surprises, blessings, and breakthroughs. Hidden treasures await you, prepared by His hand. What seems uncertain is often the sacred ground where miracles are born. True wealth flows from the Spirit. Wealth in God's kingdom is more than money. It is peace, joy, purpose, and favor. Your thoughts, your words, and your attitude are spiritual seeds. When you speak life, choose gratitude, and believe in His promises, you create an atmosphere where blessings flourish. The more you align your heart with God's truth, the more His abundance flows. Positivity rooted in faith becomes a magnet for miracles. Energy matters. When your spirit is full of light, heaven responds. Vision is a gift from heaven. God plants vision in your heart as a preview of your divine destiny. It's not a wish, it's a calling. Your vision is the map that leads you to everything He's promised. Keep it clear, speak it often, and walk toward it daily. Don't just dream. Partner with God to bring it to life. Ask yourself, what has God shown me about my future? What does the life He's leading me into look like? The more vividly you see it in your spirit, the faster it will manifest in your reality. Let go of limiting beliefs. The greatest barriers to your breakthrough are not outside you, they're in your mind. Fear, scarcity, and shame are not from God. He has not called you to live beneath your potential. You were created for greatness. It's time to reject every lie that says you're not worthy, not capable, or not enough. God says you are chosen, equipped, and destined to prosper. As you replace old beliefs with God's truth, you'll unlock a life of freedom, success, and supernatural favor. Surrender is strength. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving it to God. It's the act of trusting that His timing is perfect, His plan is better, and His ways are higher. When you release control, you make room for God to move. Just like a river flows effortlessly, your life will flow with divine grace when you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting in the process. Rest in knowing that God is always working behind the scenes, orchestrating blessings you haven't even imagined. Change is the doorway to abundance. Change is never easy, but it is essential. Just like the seasons shift to bring new life, your growth requires transformation. God is not calling you to stay comfortable. He's calling you to become. Every disruption, every challenge, and every shift is preparing you for more. Embrace change as His way of lifting you into your next level. The discomfort you feel is not punishment, it's preparation. Trust the invisible hand of God. Not everything that matters can be seen. God's hand is moving even when you can't feel it. Just like the wind shapes the world silently, His Spirit is shaping your life behind the scenes. Trusting in the unseen is the essence of faith. Know that your prayers are being answered, your path is being prepared, and your blessings are on the way, even if they haven't arrived yet. Believe beyond what you can see, and you'll witness miracles unfold. Redefine success with God at the center. Success is not about titles, wealth, or recognition. It's about purpose, peace, and impact. What does success look like in God's eyes? It's a life lived in alignment with His will. When you let go of the world's definitions and embrace His vision for you, everything begins to fall into place. You are made to prosper, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, and relationally. Define your success through the lens of eternity, and your life will overflow with meaning. Adopt a kingdom mindset. You are a child of God, royalty by birthright. A kingdom mindset doesn't dwell on lack. It expects provision. It doesn't fear the future. It walks in confidence. The most successful people in the Spirit don't just hustle. They believe. They know that what God starts, He finishes. When you think, speak, and act from a place of faith, heaven moves on your behalf. Shift your mindset to align with God's abundance, and watch as your life transforms from the inside out.